Same time. Same coins. Same mysterious silence. But when a young bank teller finally looked closer at those coins, what she discovered didn't just shock the entire town. It made national news. And when hundreds of strangers showed up outside that bank 2 weeks later, well, that's when this story gets absolutely incredible. But here's what's going to blow your mind. This man had been presumed dead for 70 years. So how was he standing in that bank every Friday? And why were those coins worth more than anyone imagined? Stay with me because what happens in the last 5 minutes of this story, it's going to change how you see heroes forever. Every Friday at exactly 10 a.m., the front door of Maple Ridge Credit Union chimed open. And every Friday it was the same man. John Elridge, 83. Polished shoes, faded slacks, a button shirt ironed too well to be new. He wore the same brown fedora, held a dark leather coin pouch, and leaned on a cane carved with a small eagle at the top. To most people in town he was just Old Man John. The kind of guy you nod at but never really stop to ask about. But what made him special, what made people watch, was how exactly everything always happened. Every Friday, 10 a.m. sharp. Same bank teller. Same pouch of old coins. Same soft, polite smile. Then without fail he'd walk out, never once saying more than a few words. Ashley, young, energetic, worked the counter, had served John for over a year. At first she just thought he was quirky. Maybe sentimental. But last Friday she noticed something strange. These coins, she said, they're old. Not just dusty vintage. 1943 silver dimes. Commemorative war nickels. Some stamped with strange marks, not U.S. Mint. Military unit stamps maybe? She mentioned it to the bank manager. You think he's laundering antiques? The manager joked. Ashley didn't laugh. I think there's a story here. She pulled the logs. John had been making deposits every Friday for 17 years. That's 884 Fridays. Same branch. Same teller station. Same coin pouch. But when she checked the account records, there was nothing. No loans. No mortgage. No active checking. No real account. It was as if every week this man handed over money to the void and walked away. Something didn't feel right. So Ashley started digging. The Maple Ridge Public Archive was 3 blocks from the bank. Musty basement. One working microfilm machine. Ashley spent her weekend digging. And then she found it. Local hero presumed dead in Korea, John Elridge, 1953. And another. He pulled 9 wounded men out of a burning jeep, then vanished. And finally, is the Maple Ridge ghost soldier still alive? The pictures were grainy, but unmistakable. Same jawline. Same tired, careful eyes. Ashley's hands trembled. No way. The following Friday John arrived, on time as always. Ashley didn't wait. Mr. Elridge, do you know your coins are worth more than face value? He smiled gently. They're worth what I paid for them. Nothing more, nothing less. And the name John Elridge isn't just any name, is it? He paused. That smile faded, not in anger but like a curtain being pulled away. Come around back, he said. They sat in the employee lounge. No coffee. No small talk. Then he pulled something from inside his coat. A small, tarnished medal with a purple ribbon, silver star, and a folded letter, creased so many times it looked like cloth. Ashley, read it. To John. If the world ever forgets you, keep doing what matters. Keep showing up. Every Friday. For us. LT. John spoke slowly. There were 10 of us. 1 jeep. North Korea. Ambushed. I drove them through fire, literally, until the tires melted. 9 made it out. 1 didn't. The 9th was Lieutenant Turner. He was my friend. Younger than me. Smarter. Kinder. Before he died he handed me this letter. Said, show up, John. Do something small. Do it forever. That's how we're remembered. So John did. Every Friday. 1 deposit for each life. I never stopped, he said. Even when no one noticed. Especially then. Ashley asked John if she could share the story. He thought for a moment, then said, only if it makes someone remember him. Not me. She posted it online. A simple post with a photo of the coin pouch in the metal. It went viral overnight. Local news. Then national. Then veterans groups reached out. The next Friday John walked into the bank and froze. The sidewalk outside was full of people. Veterans in uniform. Parents holding their kids. Young men saluting. And in the middle, a child holding a sign. 884 Fridays. We remember. 2 weeks later John didn't show up. At 10 a.m. the door didn't chime. Ashley waited. Then came the call. John had passed away in his sleep. Peacefully. Alone but not unloved. His will was simple. No ceremony. No obituary. But one note addressed to Ashley. You listened when no one else did. So now I leave the Fridays to you. Keep showing up. Not for me. For all of them. 1 month later, the bank installed a memorial bench outside the branch. Engraved on the back. For the man who showed up 884 times. Without asking for thanks. But always deserving it. Every Friday, someone, sometimes a stranger, sometimes a veteran, leaves a coin on the bench. Ashley still works at the bank. And every Friday at 10 o'clock, she steps outside, holds a small leather pouch in her hand, and whispers, for John, and the ones who never made it home.